Hello guys, our assignment is based on video streaming with RTSP and RTP. In this assignment, we implemented streaming video server and client that communicate using the real-time streaming protocol RTSP and send data using the real transfer protocol RTP. We implemented the RTSP protocol in the client and the RTP packetization in the server. First of all, let's see the code part. There are four different parts of the code, which are based on client, client launcher, server worker, server, RTP packet, and video streaming. Now let's open the code. Okay, the client launcher starts the client and the user interface, which we use to send RTSP command and which is used to display the video. Now move on the client code. In the client class, we implemented the action data taken when the button are pressed. This is send request RTSP function, which we use to send RTSP request to server. When we click on setup button, the RTSP sequence number will update to 1. This is the request to be sent, which include file name, RTSP sequence number, and client port number. Whenever we click on play button, it will send play request to server and the RTSP sequence number will increase by 1. Same will be applied when we click on other button. Now move on the tear down button. Yeah. When we click on tear down button, it will send request to close connection between client and server. Now move on the server code. There are two parts in server and server worker. These two code implement the server which respond to the RTSP requests and stream back the video. The RTSP interaction is already implemented and the server worker calls method from the RTP packet class to packetize the video data. Now move on the RTP packet. This class is used to handle the RTP packets. It has separate method for handling the received packets and the client side. The client side also decodes the data. Now move on the video stream part. This class is used to read video data from the file on disk. Okay. Now let's run the code. Okay, so we have to open two different command prompts, one for server and another for client. For server, we have to run this command, where 2000 is port number of server, which must be greater than 1024. Now click on the enter and move on the client part. We have to run this command at client side, where 127.0.0.1 is server host, 2000 is server port and 10500 RTP port. Now click on the enter. When we click on enter, we can see this window. Firstly, we have to click on setup button. We can see that data sent from client and data received from server. This will happen every time when we click on any of button. Now let us click on play button to play video. When we click on pause button, video will pause. Again click on play button to continue video. We can see that current sequence number increased by 1 every time. At last, click on tear down button to terminate the connection between client and the server. Thank you. If you want to access our code, you can find it in our video description. Thanks again.